Got a couple things going on right now. My tech people in the background. Val in Sterling, Ontario, welcome. Rapid City, South Dakota. You're not going to believe this, Linda, but I actually lived in Rapid City, South Dakota when I was younger. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful place. And no state tax. Hi, Michelle. Oh, Richmond, Virginia. Okay, now we're getting a few US folk here. I love it. I love it. I love it. Tulsa guy. Locust Grove, Oklahoma. Very good. You all have no idea. I don't remember if anyone, I will go ahead and put in here. Austin, I'm in Austin, Texas. Austin, Texas. Hailing from Austin, Texas over here. Okay, I'm going to give it a little bit. Oh, look, Colorado, from Colorado in Charleston. Hello, hello, everybody. Let's give a few more minutes. Texas. Okay, I've got a couple screens going on here, so also want to make sure. Oh, good. Okay, so if I turn to the side, it's because I'm looking at the chat function here, and I'm loving the engagement. I'll give it a few more minutes for people to jump on. Oh, we got Tara. Hi, Tara. Reedsport, Oregon. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Let's see what else. Dana. Dana from California. I used to live in California. Welcome. It is a beautiful day. It is a beautiful day. We'll give it about a few more minutes. I'm going to start at the 5 minutes after the hour. Thank you everyone so much for being here. I feel so humbled to have you all here present. Pocatello, Idaho. Hi, Penny. Hi, Penny. This is so exciting. So exciting. Deborah from Canada. Everyone make sure they have their water, and I'm going to take a drink here. There's Landolph. Hello, Landolph. Thanks for being here, Landolph. Landolph's like my guardian earth angel here with us today. Okay. I've got 4 minutes after the hour, and in 1 minute, I'm going to go ahead. Oh, look, all these people are still continuing to jump. We got Clint and Sherry, Eastside, Arizona. I am loving this. I am loving this right now. You have no idea. This is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Ah, Nina. Right back at you, Nina. Right back at you. Nina Vu from Canada. I love that we have Canada. Canada is in the house. Jenny Joy, my girl from California. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for showing up. Okay, folks. I'm going to go ahead and get started. I am just so excited to be here with everyone today. And thank you for taking the time. I feel incredibly humbled by this. And so let's just dig in. So good day, everyone. I'm excited to be here with everyone today during this session. I hope that everyone's feeling great. It looks like we've got some high vibing going on here. Everyone's energy's high as we get ready for an inspiring session. Because today we're going to dive into the fascinating world of the Merkaba. We're going to explore what it is, where it comes from. This presentation is going to last about an hour. Don't want to take much more. Hi, Teresa. Oh, God bless you, Teresa. Sending you some healing energy. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here. So this is going to last about an hour. And I just have a request. As we're moving through this information and as I'm presenting, feel free, as you're doing now, to interact in the chat. Maybe if there's thoughts or reflections, I'm going to ask everyone to hold off on questions because I want to get through this and not take up everybody's time today. And we'll answer questions in the email. But certainly if there's thoughts or reflections as I'm going over something, or if you have experiences with it, I would love to hear from you, and I'm sure everybody else would love to see it, okay? And let me give you, I'll give the email at the end, okay? I'll give the email at the end. Well, I'll tell you right now. It's contact at akashic-angels.com. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put that in the chat right now. That is the email contact info, just in case. And then I will go ahead and we will dig in, okay? -angels.com. Okay, there we go. All right, now, even if you're already familiar with the Merkaba, I believe that everyone here is going to find some new insights. For those of you who are brand new to this, don't worry. We're going to cover everything from the ground up, okay? So no need to worry about any of that. Let's take a deep dive into the origins of the Merkaba, its symbolic meaning, and how it can help us unlock our full potential. We'll also discuss how to raise our frequency, amplify our confidence, and even allow us to explore higher planes of consciousness, including astral travel. This practice has transformed my life in such a profound way, and I can't wait to share it with everyone. So make sure that you've got something to take notes with, and let's get comfortable, get a drink. Maybe you have a cup of tea, some water, hydrate, as we embark on this journey together. Now, as I've mentioned, the Merkaba has played a huge role in my personal spiritual journey. I've developed a very deep connection with archangels, particularly Archangel Michael. And through working with the Merkaba, my mediumship abilities have expanded. My journey into spiritual work began with the Akashic Records. And it wasn't long after that the Merkaba became a part of my practice. It truly opened up my consciousness in ways I couldn't have imagined. And that's why I'm so passionate about sharing it with everyone here today. It's a practice that's changed my life, and I'm excited to help everyone here discover how it might change yours. We're going to go step by step, covering everything from the history of the Merkaba to how you can activate it in your own life. We'll also talk about its symbolic relationship to sacred geometry and its practical benefits for our spiritual growth. Let me, before I get into it, oh, is there a reply? I'm at the beach listening to it. Oh, is there a replay? Let me check on that, okay? I'm gonna have Landoff maybe pop in and see if there's a replay. Thank you for that question. I love that you're at the beach right now. Okay. Before I dive into the Merkaba and the history, let me introduce myself briefly. My name is Rachel Salamanca. I'm a spiritual practitioner and coach, and I specialize in the Akashic Records, angelic energies, and I have a deep affinity for the violet flame and tarot. For over 13 years, I've been working with healing energy. My background is in psychology and counseling. I've done things like social work and training. But even though my focus has shifted, a lot of what I've learned from those fields still informs my current practice today. The reason that I decided to host this webinar is, hello from Florida, Mari. The reason why I hosted this webinar today was because the Merkaba has been highly requested from folks. It's a topic I love, and though it's still quite mysterious for many people, some thinking that it's dangerous, there's a lot of preconceived notions about it. I hope to clear some of that up during our time together. Okay, the moment we've been waiting for. You ready? What exactly is the Merkaba, and where does it come from? The Merkaba is often linked to Jewish mysticism, specifically the Kabbalah, where it's referenced in ancient texts like the Book of Ezekiel. However, the exact origins are debatable because there are also theories that connect it to ancient Egyptian spirituality. Some even suggest that it was passed down through Egyptian culture to the Jewish people during their time in Egypt. But it's hard to verify these sources. There are other claims that the concept of the Merkaba was reinvented by modern spiritual groups like the Freemasons. And while the roots of the Merkaba are shrouded in mystery, what's important for us today is its spiritual meaning and application in our lives. The word Merkaba itself is often translated as chariot of ascension or divine chariot. It's described as a vehicle of light. I love that. A vehicle of light that can transport the spirit and the body between different dimensions or planes of existence. Some texts even translate it as the divine throne, which adds to that notion of movement or ascension toward a higher realm. The Merkaba is usually depicted as a tetrahedral star. I've got one right here in this beautiful, so if you can see this, I don't know if you can see it, a tetrahedral star with the interlocking pyramids, two interlocking pyramids, right? So one that points upward and the other one that points downward in 3D form. And this form represents the balance of energies, masculine and feminine, earth and spirit. When activated, the Merkaba spins around you, raising your vibration and aligning you with your higher frequencies. Now, some people get caught up in whether we should call it the Merkaba or a Merkaba, and whether it should be referred to in the masculine or feminine. Personally, I prefer to say the Merkaba because I really see it as this vehicle of light. But really, it's not the term that matters, it's the experience. Now, when the Merkaba is inactive, Chariot of Elijah, the prophet who rode it to heaven. Ah, Mike, that's beautiful. Thank you for that. I love it. When the Merkaba is inactive, it's like a dormant field around us. Okay, so we've got this field, it's just dormant. But once activated, it becomes a dynamic force, spinning around and creating a protective, empowering field of light. And that's what we're going to focus on today. how to activate your Merkaba and tap into its incredible, incredible potential. What are the benefits of working with the Merkaba? The Merkaba is much more than just the symbolic shape. When activated, it acts as a bridge between the physical and spiritual realms. It harmonizes your body, mind, and spirit, helping you access higher states of consciousness. People who work with the Merkaba often experience increased clarity, heightened intuition, and a stronger connection to their higher self. So for those of you who are engaging in those practices, you can expand that when we tap into the Merkaba. For some, the Merkaba enhances their ability to travel between dimensions, whether through astral projection, lucid dreaming, or deep meditation. It's also said to amplify your energy field, offering protection and helping you stay centered, even in chaotic environments. In other words, it can serve as a tool for both spiritual growth and practical everyday support. Who doesn't want that, right? With everything going on in the world, who doesn't want access to that? The Merkaba is often described as a vehicle of light, as I mentioned, that can transport your consciousness to higher realms. Some people use it for astral travel, while others focus on how it helps them evolve spiritually in their day-to-day lives. Personally, I find that working with the Merkaba helps me expand my awareness, bringing me into a more connected and aligned state of being. It has made, I can't even tell you, it's made all the difference in the world. Now, let's talk about how to activate the Merkaba. Do you all like to know how to activate it? I'm going to walk you through. Activation is key to accessing its full potential. In its dormant state, the Merkaba is simply a field of energy surrounding you. But once you activate it, it begins to spin, creating a powerful vortex of energy. The spinning field connects with your higher self and the divine, allowing you to transcend physical limitations and access deeper levels of consciousness. Sebastian says, yes, please. I did a light body activation workshop several years ago. Oh, it was the most transcendent experience. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, changes didn't seem to last. Yeah, so we're going to talk about that. Tapping in the Merkaba. Thank you, Mari. When activated, the Merkaba can help you align with your divine purpose, elevate your vibration, and connect you with the universal flow of energy. However, it's important to approach this practice with care and intention. Some people mistakenly think that the Merkaba is dangerous, but that fear often comes from misunderstanding its transformative power. By working with the Merkaba, we can harmonize all aspects of our being: the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual, allowing us to live more fully aligned with our higher purpose. And for those of you interested in spiritual exploration, and I would guess everyone is because you wouldn't be here, right? It also can help you access new realms of experience and perception. As we continue on with our session today, I would like to share a bit more about my personal experience with the Merkaba. When I first began working with it, I practiced daily for about a year. So it's a practice. The more noticeable effects was a significant increase in my energy levels. I felt more vibrant and aligned, as if my vital energy had expanded. It also helped me balance my chakras and harmonize the different energetic polarities in my body, especially the masculine and the feminine energies, which we all carry within us, that masculine and feminine energies. And we want to balance those. What I found most fascinating was how the Merkaba brought my physical and spiritual energies into alignment. I could literally feel an energetic click. Like if you've ever gone to a chiropractor and they're adjusting your spine, just that alignment and that click, you just know, you feel it as it all fell into place. It was almost like my energy field was being fine-tuned, and it felt incredibly grounding and powerful. For those of you who are familiar with energy healing or spiritual practices like the Akashic Records, you might find that activating your Merkaba can enhance your ability to connect with these higher energies. It amplifies your extrasensory perception, and it makes it easier to tune into messages and insights from your higher self or guides. Also, the Merkaba can support astral travel. Now, I have had some experience with astral projection when I was younger. Working with the Merkaba has helped me refine this ability. It allows me to access different layers of consciousness, which has been invaluable to my spiritual practice. For some people, activating the Merkaba leads to profound spiritual journeys. Some have reported finding themselves at sacred sites like the Egyptian pyramids without even intending to travel there. That kind of experience suggests that the Merkaba might indeed have a connection to ancient Egypt, as many of these journeys seem to lead back to those ancient sites. While I haven't had that experience personally, many others have shared similar stories of that. The Merkaba is not just a tool for accessing other realms or dimensions. It's also a vehicle for expanding your consciousness and helping you live more mindfully and fully in the present. It allows you to step outside of time and space and access a greater flow of universal wisdom. Now, let's get into the practical side. Someone said, yes, please, we want to know how to activate our Merkaba. So how do you actually activate the Merkaba? There are different methods for activating the Merkaba, but they all center around visualization and energy work. When the Merkaba is activated, it spins around at incredibly high speeds around your body, creating a field of light that protects and elevates your consciousness. Some people use sacred geometry as a part of the activation process, visualizing the star tetrahedron, the two triangles, the two interlocking pyramids, spinning around them. Others may use specific breathing techniques or mantras to raise their vibration and engage the Merkaba. Personally, I use a combination of both. Once you activate your Merkaba, you might feel an immediate shift in your energy. For me, it feels like a powerful surge of alignment and expansion, as if I'm being lifted to a higher state of awareness. It's important to stay grounded during this process because the energy can be intense, especially if you're new to working with the Merkaba. One of the key aspects of working with the Merkaba is intention. Your intention drives the energy and determines how the Merkaba will assist you. Whether you're looking for spiritual growth, protection, healing, or even deeper insight into your life's purpose, setting a clear intention is crucial. While the Merkaba is a powerful tool for spiritual advancement, it's something that can bring you practical benefits in your everyday life. Activating the Merkaba helps to align your mental, emotional, and physical bodies, making you feel more grounded, balanced, and focused. It's a way of harmonizing the different layers of your being so you can function at your highest potential. One of the beautiful things about the Merkaba is that it can be customized to fit your personal spiritual practice. We all have different ways that we practice spiritually in our own lives. There's no rigid structure, no one way to activate it. For some, the activation process is a daily ritual, while for others, it's used only in specific circumstances. For example, during meditation, healing sessions, or moments of deep introspection. When I first began working with the Merkaba, I noticed significant changes in my perception and energy. As I mentioned earlier, it aligned and balanced my chakras and helped harmonize my masculine and feminine energies. But the effects went even deeper than that. Over time, I found that my intuition became sharper and my ability to tap into spiritual realms, especially the Akashic records, was amplified. The Merkaba acts like a magnifying glass for your spiritual work. It intensifies your focus, making it easier to connect with higher frequencies and tap into greater wisdom. When you activate it, it's as though you're tuning into a more refined, higher vibrational channel of consciousness. So it's like a specific kind of frequency consciousness. You may notice that your meditations deepen, your spiritual visions become clearer, and your connection to your higher self strengthens. One of the most remarkable aspects of the Merkaba is its ability to help you feel more centered and aligned. There's a lot going on in the world today, right, folks? And we're constantly bombarded with perhaps stress, distractions, and energetic imbalances. Activating the Merkaba can provide a sense of calm and clarity. It helps you rise above the noise and connect with something larger and more meaningful. Many people, including myself, find that using the Merkaba regularly brings them a sense of peace and balance that can be difficult to achieve otherwise. Who wants more peace? Who wants more balance in their life? Who wants to expand that and increase that? Give me a little heart emoji if you want some of that. Okay, now let's talk about the Merkaba's role as a vehicle of light. The Merkaba is often described as an interdimensional vehicle, meaning it can transport your consciousness to different planes of existence. Some people use it for astral travel, allowing their consciousness to leave the physical body and explore other realms. Others use it as a tool to access higher states of awareness while remaining fully present in their physical body. Personally, I see it as both. A tool that can expand your spiritual awareness, while helping you stay grounded and centered in your day-to-day life. The star tetrahedron shape, right here, the star tetrahedron shape of the Merkaba, two interlocking pyramids symbolizing the union of opposing energies. One pyramid points upward, even if you imagine that pyramid around your body, representing the masculine energy, and the other one points downward. So imagine the base of that downward pyramid here pointing down to your toes, represents the feminine energy. When these energies come into balance, the Merkaba is activated, creating a powerful field of light that can shift your consciousness. This is why so many spiritual traditions emphasize the importance of balancing masculine and feminine energies. It's the key to unlocking the full potential of the Merkaba. But why is the balance important? When your masculine and feminine energies are out of alignment, it can create blocks in our spiritual and emotional growth. The masculine energy is typically associated with action, logic, and external focus, while the feminine energy is linked to intuition, creativity, and internal reflection. If one dominates the other, it's difficult to maintain balance in your life. However, when these energies are in harmony, you can approach life from a place of wholeness and alignment. The Merkaba helps to restore that balance, which in turn allows you to live more fully in alignment with your highest self. In my experience, the Merkaba not only helps balance those energies, but also amplifies your personal power and sense of purpose. Once activated, it opens the doors to deeper levels of spiritual knowledge and understanding. Some people report that after working with the Merkaba, they experience vivid dreams, powerful visions, or even spontaneous downloads of spiritual insights. I get those all the time. Others feel a stronger connection to their intuition, allowing them to make decisions with greater clarity and confidence. One aspect of the Merkaba that I find particularly intriguing is how it acts as a shield of protection. The spinning energy creates a barrier that helps protect you from negative influences. We need to protect ourselves these days. Whether those external sources are other people's energies or internal sources like self-doubt or fear, when those creep in. When activated, the Merkaba surrounds you with a field of light, shielding you from anything that could throw you off balance. This protective aspect is one of the reasons why the Merkaba is often used by people who work in healing, spiritual guidance, or energy work. In addition to the spiritual benefits, the Merkaba has practical applications to everyday life. Whether you're dealing with stress, uncertainty, or difficult situations, activating your Merkaba can help you stay grounded and centered. It amplifies your ability to respond to challenges with calm and clarity, rather than getting swept up in fear and anxiety. It's like having a spiritual toolkit that you can call upon whenever you need extra support. Now, you're wondering how to activate your Merkaba. Before you even told us to visualize it already. Wow, that is so beautiful. I got chills of confirmation. That is so beautiful. Okay, I promise. I keep saying we're going to walk us through. I'm walking us through. I'm going to walk us through. So now we're wondering how to activate it. I'm going to walk you through the basic steps. Okay? All right. First, it's important to get into a calm, centered state. Whether it's through meditation, breathing exercises, or simply quieting your mind. Once you're in that state, begin to visualize the star tetrahedron around your body. See the two interlocking pyramids, one pointing upward and the other pointing downward, spinning around you, covering your whole body. Imagine being in that vehicle of light. As you visualize the Merkaba, set a clear intention. What do you want to achieve or focus on during this activation? Whether it's healing, spiritual growth, protection, or simply raising your vibration. Make sure your intention is clear and focused. Okay, so next, imagine the Merkaba starting to spin, creating a vortex of energy around you. As it spins, feel it lifting your vibration and aligning your energy with higher frequencies. You may feel a sense of lightness, expansion, or even tingling sensations in your body. These are all signs that your Merkaba is activating. Once your Merkaba is fully activated, allow yourself to sit in that energy. You don't need to do anything else. Just be present and feel the energy working. Stay in this space for as long as it feels comfortable. And when you're ready to close the session, gently bring your awareness back to your physical body, grounding yourself in the present moment. Another good way to ground is taking a drink of water, which I'm going to do right now. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Remember, the Merkaba is a tool that you can use anytime you need to realign, center, or expand your consciousness. The more you work with it, the more natural the process will become. As you practice activating the Merkaba, you'll start to notice that it becomes easier to enter this heightened state of awareness. At first, the process might feel a little abstract, maybe even as I was walking you through just a moment ago, especially if you're not used to working with energy or visualization. It took me quite some time, but I practiced every day. But like any other spiritual practice, the more you engage with it, the more natural it will feel. Over time, you might even notice the effects of the Merkaba lingering in your everyday life, helping you stay more grounded, centered, and connected. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm just looking at the chat to see if anyone is commenting on anything they felt in that moment. Let's talk about the spiritual experiences many people have reported when working with the Merkaba. Some find that it enhances their ability to engage in astral travel or deep meditation, allowing them to access realms of consciousness that they hadn't previously explored. It does matter the clockwise and counterclockwise. I'm gonna send an email out. Some find, I'm gonna continue. Thank you for that question. Some find that it enhances their ability to engage in astral travel or deep meditation, allowing them to access realms of consciousness that they hadn't previously explored. I know people who have had profound spiritual experiences while using the Merkaba, such as vivid encounters with their higher beings, guides, or even past lives. For others, the experience is more subtle, manifesting as a greater sense of inner purpose, intuition, or clarity. While some people might have dramatic experiences, it's important to remember that the Merkaba works differently for everyone. You might not experience intense visions or astral travel journeys right away, and that's perfectly fine. The benefits of the Merkaba can also be felt on a more practical level, everyday life, helping you stay aligned and balanced amidst the challenges of daily life. One of the questions I get asked frequently is, can the Merkaba activate spontaneously? Some people claim that it can, and others say it requires conscious activation. For me, the Merkaba doesn't activate on its own. It's a practice that requires intention and focus. I have to be conscious about it. However, once you get used to activating it, you may find that it becomes easier to tap into its energy when you need it most, like muscle memory. Now, let's dive a little deeper into the symbolism behind the Merkaba. The word Merkaba is often broken down into three parts: Mer, Ka, and Ba. These three elements represent different aspects of our being. Mer refers to light, particularly the divine light or life force that exists throughout the universe. It's the energy that sustains all living things and connects us to higher realms. Ka. This is the spirit or etheric double, the part of us that exists beyond the physical body. In some traditions, it's believed that the Ka can travel outside of the body, especially during dreams or astral travel. Finally, Ba. Ba represents the soul, often viewed as the essence of who we are across different lifetimes and incarnations. It's connected to the higher self, the divine consciousness that guides us. Together, Mer, Ka, and Ba form a vehicle of light, the Merkaba, which allows us to move between dimensions and access higher levels of consciousness. By activating the Merkaba, we essentially activate this vehicle of light, enabling us to connect more deeply with our spiritual essence and the universal energy that surrounds us. In addition to this spiritual symbolism, the Merkaba has a strong connection to sacred geometry. The star tetrahedron, the geometric shape most often associated with the Merkaba, is seen as a powerful symbol of balance and harmony. It represents the balance between earth and spirit, masculine, feminine, light, and dark. When you activate the Merkaba, you're tapping into the energy of sacred geometry, aligning your own energy field with these universal principles of balance and harmony. Now let's take a moment to discuss the role of sacred geometry in spiritual practice. Sacred geometry is often referred to as the language of the universe. It's the idea that certain shapes and patterns exist through nature and the cosmos. And these patterns are imbued with spiritual significance. From the spiral of a seashell to the structure of a snowflake, sacred geometry is present in all aspects of life, reflecting the underlying order and harmony of the universe. The Merkaba is one of the most well-known forms of sacred geometry. Its star-shaped structure symbolizes the interconnectedness of all things, the physical and the spiritual, the seen and the unseen. By visualizing and working with this shape, we are aligning ourselves with the flow of the universe, bringing our own energy field into balance with the greater cosmic order. This is one of the reasons why working with the Merkaba can feel so powerful. It's not just about raising your vibration or enhancing your spiritual abilities. It's about stepping into harmony with the universal flow of energy, aligning yourself with the divine blueprint that underlies all creation. In my own practice, I found that working with the Merkaba enhances not only my spiritual awareness, but also my overall sense of well-being. It helps me feel more centered, more connected to the earth, and more in tune with my natural rhythms of life. It's a practice that has brought me a great deal of peace and clarity, and I hope it will do the same for you. Now, as we move toward the conclusion of our time together today, I'd like to leave you with a few key takeaways about the Merkaba. Here's the first one. The Merkaba is a tool for spiritual growth. The Merkaba is a tool for spiritual growth. I wanted to say that again. It helps you align your body, mind, and spirit, raising your vibration and connecting you to your higher states of consciousness. Whether you use it for meditation, healing, or protection, it's a versatile tool that can support you on your spiritual journey. Second one, it's all about balance. Like I said, who doesn't want more balance in our lives? The Merkaba is rooted in sacred geometry and represents the balance between opposing forces, masculine and feminine, light and dark, earth and spirit. By activating the Merkaba, you're working to bring these forces into harmony within yourself. Third, set your intention. When working with the Merkaba, your intention is key. Whether you're seeking healing, clarity, or spiritual insight, be clear about your intention before activating the Merkaba. This will help guide the energy and focus the experience in a meaningful way. Fourth takeaway, it takes practice. I'm going to say that again. It takes practice. Like any spiritual practice, working with the Merkaba requires patience and consistency. So have grace for yourself as well. The more you work with it, the easier it becomes to tap into its energy and experience its benefits. Finally, it's a personal journey. Everyone's experience with the Merkaba is unique. Some may experience dramatic shifts in consciousness or profound spiritual journeys, while others may feel a more subtle sense of peace and balance. Whatever you experience when you work with the Merkaba, we want to trust that the Merkaba is working for your highest good. Before we wrap up, I'd like to talk about some common misconceptions about the Merkaba, particularly the idea that it can be dangerous. This misconception often stems from, like anything else, a misunderstanding of its transformative power. A lot of times, if we don't understand something, it seems, we might be fearful of it. When you activate the Merkaba, you are working with a very high frequency of energy. And for some people, that can feel intense or overwhelming at first, but that doesn't mean it's dangerous. Remember also, I said it's about intention. In fact, when approached with care, that intention and the respect we give it, the Merkaba can be an incredibly safe and protective practice. It creates an energy field of light around you that not only elevates your consciousness, but also shields you from negative energies. If you're ever unsure or you feel uncomfortable while working with the Merkaba, it's important to ground yourself and ensure to reconnect with your body and implement grounding practices like deep breathing or visualizing your connection to the earth. Those are tools that you can use, and they can help you stay centered as you work through the powerful energy of the Merkaba. Another misconception is that the Merkaba is only for people with advanced spiritual abilities. This simply isn't true. While some people may have dramatic spiritual experiences with the Merkaba, others may experience its benefits in a more practical way, day to day, as I've mentioned, like feeling more grounded, clear-headed, or centered in daily life. The Merkaba is accessible to everyone, regardless of where you are on your spiritual journey. It's a tool for growth, a tool for protection, a tool for transformation that can support you in whatever way you need, whether you're just beginning to explore spirituality or you've been practicing for years. I want to emphasize that your experience with the Merkaba will evolve over time. When I first began working with it, the changes I noticed were mostly energetic. I felt more aligned, more in tune with myself and the universe. But as I continued to practice, I started to see shifts in my intuition, my ability to connect with higher realms, and even in how I approached challenges in my everyday life. The more you practice activating your Merkaba, the deeper your experience will become. You might start by using it to raise your vibration or balance your energy. And over time, you might notice that it helps you access new levels of spiritual awareness. For me, the Merkaba has become a constant companion on my journey, offering guidance, protection, and support as I navigate both the spiritual and physical worlds. Okay, let's briefly touch on some of the specific ways the Merkaba can be used in your life. Protection. The Merkaba creates a shield of light around you, protecting you from negative energies, psychic attacks, or even environmental stress. If you're someone who works in a high energy environment or feels drained by others, activating the Merkaba can help your energy field feel clearer and stronger. Healing. Whether you're working through emotional wounds, physical illness, or spiritual challenges, the Merkaba can support your healing process. Its high frequency energy helps to align and balance your body, mind, and spirit, making it easier to release what no longer serves you and integrate new levels of awareness. Spiritual growth. The Merkaba is often described as a vehicle for ascension. And while that might sound lofty, it simply means that it helps you connect with higher states of consciousness. Whether you're seeking greater intuition, spiritual insight, or a deeper connection with your higher self, the Merkaba can help you access these realms easily. Astral travel. For those interested in exploring other dimensions or experiencing out-of-body journeys, the Merkaba is a powerful tool for astral travel. It can help you safely navigate different planes of existence while keeping your physical body protected and grounded. balancing energy. As we discussed earlier, the Merkaba helps to balance the masculine and feminine energies within you. This balance is key to living a life of harmony and alignment. By working with the Merkaba, you can bring these energies into equilibrium, which in turn helps you feel more balanced and at peace in all areas of your life. And finally, manifestation. The Merkaba can also be used as a tool for manifestation because it connects you to the universal flow of energy. It can help you align your intentions with the energy of creation. Whether you're trying to manifest abundance, love, or personal growth, the Merkaba can help you focus your energy and intentions in a way that makes you more powerful and effective to create. As you continue to work with the Merkaba, remember that it's not just about the dramatic spiritual experiences. It's about the subtle shifts that happen in your everyday life. You might notice that you feel more grounded, more connected to your inner self, or more able to handle challenges with grace and clarity. These are all signs that the Merkaba is working to support you, even if the changes feel small at first. It's okay. Before we close, I'd like to leave you with one final thought. The Merkaba is a tool that's available to all of us. But like any tool, it's most effective when used with intention and respect. Approach it with an open mind, a clear heart, and a willingness to grow. And you'll find that it can unlock new levels of understanding and connection in your life. Okay. Yes, I see the questions there. I will send those via email. And I encourage everyone here to continue exploring the Merkaba in your own practice. There is a course that we have available on the website. Email us for questions or a link if you're interested. There'll probably be a follow-up email. If you're interested in the course, you'll see more. We'll go into a deeper dive. It'll answer even some of the questions that you asked here. So whether you're using it for protection, healing, or spiritual growth, trust that it's working with you in a way that's best for your own unique journey. Remember, I said this is a personal journey. Thank you all for joining me in this exploration of the Merkaba. I hope you found this session inspiring and that you leave here feeling more empowered to tap into its full potential of this incredible tool. As always, I'm here to support you on your journey, so feel free to reach out. As I said, I'll put it again in the chat. Oh, I love it. I love it, you beautiful beings. Contact at Akashic-records. No, Akashic, sorry. I usually have tech people handling this. Angels.com. Email me there, email there. We'll give you all the answers for the course if you want to go through it. I'm here to support you on your journey. If you have any questions or if you want to share your experiences working with the Merkaba. Wishing you all a beautiful, beautiful day, evening, wherever you are. And I look forward to connecting with everyone soon. Sending you much love and light. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Blessings to everybody. And I'm going to send you all some emojis. I'm going to send you all emojis too. I almost don't want to let you all go. Okay. Have a beautiful, beautiful day.